Okay, Coach, you just want to open it up with some of your thoughts about the upcoming 2-game road series at Penn State?
Had on the road here for the last 2 weekends of the regular season, so big games this weekend out at State College, and hopefully we can set ourselves up to host a home playoff spot coming back to St. Charles here in a couple weeks. We're right there in the mix of it. It's very tight through 3 through 6, so anything can happen over these last 4 games. Penn State's came off a weekend of being swept by Syracuse, which is again a very good team, but also very, very tight games. They have very good goaltending. They play a strong defensive game, and they have a few kids that, when given opportunities, can put pucks in the net. So we'll have to be on our A game, and we'll try some things here to manage what we do, but be a good battle. We've had some very good battles with Penn State over the last 3 years, and usually swapping wins here and there. So hopefully we can come away with a sweep and leapfrog them in the standings wise. But as far as what we're concentrating on is still just sticking to the process and continuing to keep getting better, looking towards the playoff run and making sure we're good at that point of the year.
So, Coach, you've been talking about getting quality opportunities with pucks on net the entire season instead of the quantity, but your team's outshot your opponents the last 3 games, 38 shots on average. How have you been able to find more quality opportunities lately?
You know what? I think maybe it's a little bit with having a smaller roster right now. Our top line's getting out on the ice more, and I think just as a whole, we've had some consistency with our 3 lines right now as far as people playing, so there's a little bit of chemistry going. Our D are becoming more confident with the puck, and was really happy with Teotti this past weekend. I felt she took a jump this weekend just with her decision making and shot selection. She wasn't burying as many pucks into pads and stuff. She was making good decisions with the pucks along with the rest of our D core. But we're possessing the pucks very well in the offensive zone. I think we've simplified our game to get it to that area of the ice, and then once we're there, like I said, we're doing a very good job of holding on to pucks, creating good time of the puck, good movement. We're putting ourselves in good spaces in the ice where we're creating secondary chances. And I think that's maybe the biggest thing too, is we weren't getting to secondary pucks very much. We were getting the initial shot, and then the opposing team was coming up with the puck and breaking it out. I think we're doing a better job of tracking loose pucks from there and keeping things alive. Our D are doing a better job of keeping pucks alive in the offensive zone, so it's not just one and done type of thing. So very happy with how we've progressed with that. And again, it's averaging 38. That's quite a change from what we're used to, so it's good to see.
So, Coach, your team is 30 games into the regular season. You have, as you mentioned, 4 games remaining. The goal has been securing home ice during the first round of the playoffs for a while now. So how is your team approaching these last 2 weekends, and more specifically this weekend at Penn State?
Honestly, we don't talk about chasing anybody or the points or putting that type of pressure on ourselves. Again, it's making sure that we show up to compete every single day, every single shift. Everyone do their job. Don't try and do anything more, and just stick to the process. And again, I know that gets old and very cliche, but it really is the mentality that we're trying to take with our young team. Again, I don't think we need to put any more pressure on our freshman and sophomore team. They know in the back of their heads what they need to do. So we don't need to be harping on looking at numbers and things like that, but just executing what we do. And whoever executes better during the weekend will usually come out on top. So we'll look forward to hopefully being that team this weekend.
All right, great. Coach, thank you, and good luck this weekend at Penn State.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.